Hey, what's up? This is Martha D. Style with That Hashtag Show, and I'm back to review episode 6 of Lower Decks titled The Spy Humongous. Now, I love the consistency in this series because the enemy is back. The enemy from season 1, the Paclids, is now here, and they're continuing through this timeline of Lower Decks season 2, and it just brings all of our characters into play with this unique adversary. Just thinking about it, you know, the Paclids in season 2 of TNG, I just can't get over how dumb they were and how much they have progressed, and they've given a second chance at life in the Trek world, and you know, they're becoming a very worthy adversary for the Federation. So I'm here for it. Any Paclid episode I love. So let's dive on into this episode. So Captain Freeman is assigned to help a ceasefire between the Paclids and the Federation. Lieutenant Sax is with Captain Freeman while they're on their way to the planet, Paclid planet, by the way, which they didn't get creative in their name. And Lieutenant Shax says, you know, if they keep giving you these Picard type projects and assignments, they can give you an Enterprise. And, you know, Freeman plays it off. She's like, haha, that's not part of, you know, this is just part of the job. You know, she's playing it off. But, you know, deep down, she wants to be considered a worthy captain. And we've been seeing her journey through that. And so, you know, any win for Freeman is a win for us. So I'm here for it. So they get down to the planet. They try to start negotiating this ceasefire. Well, Paclid ended up actually going to Cerritos seeking asylum. The Paclids don't want to negotiate with Freeman. They're like, nope, you have one of our people. And by the way, when Freeman actually lands on the planet, they say, Captain Janeway. And she's like, no, Captain Freeman. So the stowaway Paclid is now stopping all the cease talks on the planet, and then come to find out, he ends up being a spy. He wants to see the shields, he wants to see the engine, and of course, Lieutenant Cochran and Commander Ransom are there to babysit him. They even take him to the Cerritos gift shop. This Paclid is wearing a hat and a U.S.S. Cerritos shirt, which, by the way, where can I get one of those? Because when I was at the 55th away mission, didn't see a U.S.S. Cerritos shirt, but I really want one now. So this Paclid, they end up losing this thing, and it becomes a whole thing. The lower deckers are now assigned to the Anomaly Collection duty. So literally they're going through crewmen that have gone on an away mission, and they're cleaning up all of the stuff that they've collected on there. So a lot of these things have weird side effects. Rutherford turned into the Hulk in one weird instance. In the meantime, Boimler actually kind of got in cahoots with this group called the Red Shirts, which he says, are you sure you want to be called the Red Shirts? They give Boimler a makeover, and they said, you know, we're the Red Shirts. We want to excel into the captain's chair. We're going to get there. This group will help you get there. But as Mariner said, this is the brown-nosing group, which I totally agree. Boimler goes for it for a little bit until one of the anomalies ends up taking on Ensign Tendi. She actually turns into a huge scorpion. The red group, the red shirt group, says, let's do some motivational talks to help us get through this. While they're in the mess hall, like everyone's listening to him, but it's not effective. And Boimler's like, get out of the way, let me help. And so he goes and helps Ensign Tendi calm down and get out of this weird scenario that she's in. And then she ends up not being a scorpion anymore. And it just included a lot of humor to get her to calm down. So Boimler then says, you know, like, this is what Starfleet is about. The other red shirts are like, you know what? You are a leader in the making. You are what we need. All good and fun at the end of the day. Captain Freeman's just trying to get off this planet. She's just still trying to get this ceasefire done. They end up fighting each other, and I guess some rebel Paclids end up being the lead Paclid because of the bigger helmet. They, you know, sizes everything to the Paclids. Rundar, the spy on the Cerritos, comes down, and he beams down in his shirt, in his Cerritos swag. I love it. And he says, I am the best spy. And he just goes on and on. Captain Freeman kind of plays into it. She's like, yeah, you're the best spy. What did you find out? You know, like, I need to know, like, what made you think you're such a great spy? And he ends up spilling all the secrets about bombing Earth. They get out of there. Freeman talks to Starfleet. Crisis averted. But one thing that Mariner did get was a submanifold casting stone. And Ensign Tendi is like, what are we gonna do? Crank call Armus? And that's exactly what they did. Armus is sitting there, he's like, I wish I had something dreadful to do. And you know, Armus, if you guys remember season 1 of TNG, this is the big black blob that killed Lieutenant Tasha Yar. So it's an interesting topic or interesting choice as to who we'd crank call. Overall, this episode, I'm gonna give it like an 8. It was pretty good. But this episode gave us everything. Action, suspense, adventure, character development. I'm here for it. And again, the graphics that go into this show, it is flat out amazing. The quality, the writing, everything that goes into this, it's just a fantastic, well-rounded show worth enjoying. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode like I did. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you put a comment down below, I will definitely write you back. So until next time, I will see you later. Take care. Bye.